You think you're the lucky one. You think you've found the sensitive soul, the quiet intellectual, the person who finally understands your pain. But you're not in a relationship. You're in a trap. And the door has been locked from the outside for months. Welcome to MindShade. Today, we aren't talking about the loud, boisterous narcissist who demands the spotlight. We are dissecting the silent predator, the covert narcissist. They don't scream, they sigh, they don't brag, they play the victim. And by the time you realize what they are, your sense of reality will be nothing but ash. The covert narcissist is the most dangerous variant because they operate in the shadows of empathy. While the overt narcissist uses a megaphone, the covert uses a scalpel. They are the masters of the pity play. They constantly position themselves as the injured party in every situation. If you succeed, they feel diminished, but they won't celebrate. They'll offer a backhanded compliment or a heavy, dramatic silence that makes you feel guilty for your own joy. Why do they do this? Because deep down, they are terrified of their own inadequacy. They possess a fragile ego that requires constant validation, but they seek it through sympathy rather than admiration. When you challenge them, they don't rage. They retreat into a shell of martyr-like suffering. You find yourself apologizing for things you didn't do, just to stop the cold, stinging silence. You are walking on eggshells in a house that you thought was a sanctuary. They use a tactic called covert devaluation. It's subtle. It's a look, a dismissive shrug, or a vague comment about your mental stability. They are slowly eroding your confidence, making you believe that you are the problem, that you are the toxic one. It is a slow-motion psychological demolition. You are being gaslit by someone who claims to be your greatest supporter. But here is the truth. Their empathy is a costume. It is a strategic tool designed to keep you tethered to their cycle of need. You are not their partner. You are their emotional battery. Now, how do you escape? First, you must implement the grey rock method. Become as uninteresting as a stone. When they bait you with a pity play or a subtle jab, do not bite. Give short, neutral answers. I see. That's interesting. Do not offer emotional fuel. Second, record your reality. Keep a private journal. When they twist your words, go back to the truth. You need a reference point outside of their distorted lens. Third, identify the pattern, not the person. Stop looking for their good side to return. The person you fell for was a mask. The person in front of you now is the reality. Recovery is not about changing them. It is about reclaiming your sovereignty. You must cut the cord, block them. Silence is the only language they truly fear, because in your silence, they lose their audience. You are not a victim of their cruelty. You are a student of their game. And today, the game ends. The shadows are lifting. Step into the light. And remember, the only way to win is not to play. If something in this video made you stop and think, you already know what to do. Subscribe, so the next time Mochi has something to say, you are already there. And if this one hit, leave a like. It tells Mochi he is not talking to an empty room. As always,